Some advisors will tell you that this is the best time to invest in real estate. Others will say, hold on to your cash. But do you want to know what I think? First, let me ask you a question. If you would take financial advice to save money by skipping restaurants or watching the price at the supermarket, how would you feel? Will you feel deprived and actually feel physical pain in your heart or in your stomach when you don't walk into that restaurant? Or when you take that store-brand cereal? Or would you frame it with a positive outlook? Will you feel like a winner? Would you feel accomplished for taking care of yourself and your family? Would you feel proud that you are being responsible for your future? Having a positive outlook is a game changer. That is why I say the one thing that is the most important to invest in is yourself, in your positive mindset. So you could be stress-free, resilient, and productive in these tough times. So you would come out of these times a winner. Before I share with you these crucial life lessons, which are helpful at any difficult situation in life, please think of someone else who is going through difficult times and share with them this video. Move away from entitlement and towards gratitude. If you look deeply into all of the difficulties in your life, you'll see that most of your negative feelings come from a strong sense of entitlement. We feel we're entitled to everything we have and everything we want. So if anything doesn't go my way, I get angry or disappointed. Fear and anxiety come from worrying that things will not go our way. Feeling entitlement is taking everything you have for granted. Of course I can walk. Of course I can talk. Of course I have a home. Of course I have a smartphone. Hey, stop 1 second. Do you know anyone who can't walk? Have you seen that homeless person in the park bench? Have you seen people who can only communicate with their eyes? To move away from entitlement, you need to go in the direction of gratitude, since they are exact opposites. The more you work on being grateful, the farther away you'll be from being moody, anxious, and angry. Practicing gratitude is a lifesaver during difficult times. Being stressed and worried is damaging to your health, to your relationship, and to your income. When you're grateful, you can be open to new opportunities. You can be creative and think of new ways to make money or save money. When you're grateful, you draw good people towards you. And since we all have something to be grateful for, it's the easiest way to create a positive mindset. Notice the wonders of the creation. Another way to become a more positive person is to notice the beauty and the intricacy of the world we live in. Notice the beauty. Notice the size. When is the last time you looked at the sky? When did you notice this beautiful, endless blue? That beautiful sunset? It was created just for you. And there is so much wonder in your own body. If you break a bone, your body immediately begins to produce new cells to heal the damage. These wonders in nature and in our body will always be there. No one can take away the sky from you. No one can take the air you breathe. No one can take away the pleasure of listening to beautiful music. It might sound cheesy, but when you take a few minutes a day of seeing the good, being positive, being grateful and hopeful, you actually create these pathways in your brain. The more you do it, the more positive and hopeful you become. So you are more resilient in times of stress. You would be able to respond better to any challenge that comes your way. Please hit the like button if you think you can do this. Surround yourself with positive people. A person is drawn after his environment. If you surround yourself with cynical people, you'll end up that way. If you surround yourself with critical people, you'll end up that way. If you surround yourself with worried and anxious people, you'll end up that way. And if you surround yourself with hopeful people, you'll end up hopeful. If you surround yourself with calm people, you'll end up being calm. Choose your friends. Distancing yourself from negative influence in your life might be hard at first, but it's worth the while. And what if the negative person in your life is your spouse, or a parent, or a child? Find other sources of drawing positive influence to your life. It could even be an influencer that inspires you. And then you'll become that source of light to everyone around you. Develop an awareness of a negative mindset and learn to switch it. Take the time even once a week and try to think, why did I lose it? How did I get angry? When was I down and lost hope? Try to find your trigger. What stirs up your fish tank? Let me explain. I own a fish tank. On a regular basis, it looks great, clean, clear water, until we clean it. The day we clean it, it looks the worst, because all that dirt that sunk to the bottom of the fish tank rose up and got stirred up. So too, our negative feelings are sitting at the bottom of our hearts without anyone seeing them. But when someone triggers us or stirs up our fish tank, everything floats and we become a big mess. So the first step is to be aware of your trigger. Realize you got stirred up. We're talking about recession. A common trigger could be not buying something I usually do buy, or not going to a place I usually go to. These could trigger you to feel deprived, frustrated, despair, and hopeless. When you are not in the moment, when you are not triggered, when your fish tank is clear, take the time to think about it and reframe. I didn't buy that thing because I'm being responsible. I'm being dependable. My family can trust me to make good decisions. I have the right priorities in life. I make smart decisions. Write down these affirmations and try to read them once a day. The more you do, the stronger those feelings will be, and the easier it will be for you to go through these challenging times. So move away from entitlement towards gratitude. Notice the wonders of the creation. Surround yourself with positive people and develop an awareness of your negative mindset and learn to switch it. This is my recipe for coming out of this recession as a winner. If you're ready to take action, check out this video to learn 3 special ways of writing a gratitude journal. If you'd rather I do the work for you, check out this video right here where I showcase my gratitude practice.